I'm just gonna like shit, whatever. Don't look at my stomach. So I was listening to, I'm sure you probably or probably didn't see Bob Iger's apology about the analysis of why Disney is falling apart. Here's the thing about filmmaking. If you're doing it the right way, it's a very long process, right? The film's probably not going to come out for like another 1 or 2 years, right? So you want to talk about problems that are happening right now, but the problem may go away in 2 years. You see what I'm saying? So when you're making a good piece of art, you are thinking too heavily on what's happening right now, as if you're thinking that this problem is going to be occurring for the next 50 or 100 years, but you have to consider that everything that you make, every piece of art that you make unconsciously, is a social commentary of what happened during your time, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's great. It doesn't necessarily mean that is a good piece of art. You know, not all social commentary is brilliant. You know, the Titanic was a very devastating thing, and I know I always use the Titanic as an example. It's not a beautiful moment, but the documentation of it was effortless. Do you see what I'm saying? I have to wait an hour for the bus, and it also takes me an hour via the bus to get home. Is that including the 15-minute walk? Anyway, what is my point? I'm so fucking out of it right now. I'm so fucking tired. I could fucking fall asleep on this fucking... What is this called? The thing where you fucking park your car? What is this shit called? I'm so fucking tired. My point is, the debates last night with Governor Newsome and Governor Desantis. I thought it was quite pointless. I hate to see politicians bicker with each other like it's a high school debate. I think it's extremely embarrassing and very childish. The whole talking over one another, it's like has some kind of dignity and some kind of respect. But as your local Floridian spokesman, I have some thoughts. I'm a subscriber to this newsletter that I get like once or twice a week about Florida updates, what's happening in Florida, laws passed, etc., etc. And I've noticed this recurring trend talking about, in particular today, they were talking about passing laws about men and women's sports, which is like, at this point, just fucking take it. Just take it. No one watches women's sports at all, regardless. And I know what you're saying. That's not right to women. You can't name me 10 female athletes. Female. Real female. Name me 10 female athletes. Just take all the sportsmen at this point. You know what I'm saying? I bet you said Serena Williams, didn't you? Oh, snap. And another was a law saying that, how they're gonna, ban, lab-grown meat in Florida, which is like, at this point, it's just like, do we need to make laws for common sense? I really don't think that should be a priority, because I'm looking at these roads, I'm looking at these fucking streets, I'm looking at these traffic lights that don't fucking work. Can we do that? You know? Like, and it's like, as I was pointing out earlier, you're so focused on the next 5 years, we need to be focusing on the next 50 years. You're trying to build a fucking bridge right now. They're trying to rebuild a bridge in fucking St. Pete, and if you live in Tampa, you know what I'm talking about. I already don't like crossing that bridge because it's kind of scary. Like, you know, like maybe I've seen too many Godzilla films, like he's gonna come out of the water and break the bridge, whatever, or King Kong. Why would King Kong be in the water, Ashley? I don't know, you never know. But we keep talking about giving people jobs. That's a great opportunity right there. You know, we keep talking about, like, for some reason everyone wants to fucking come to fucking Florida because California is so fucking fucked up. I was telling my boyfriend today, like, part of the top 20 reasons why we would never move to California, and I don't even want to fucking visit there, is because their healthcare system is so fucking shitty. Guys, I work with health insurance right now. The healthcare in California is awful. So instead of talking about passing laws of like, oh, we need to teach white people how to be nice to black people, or passing laws like, which is such a stupid argument. You interact with so many people of so many different cultures every day. Why do you feel so uncomfortable? Why do you feel so uneasy? God, get over yourself. Get to fucking work. Read a fucking book. You know, like, oh my God, which, by the way, I'm reading this new book right now. It's called Verity. It's really, really good. But, a great incentive is to, like, be like, hey, guys, if you help us build this bridge within the next 10 years, we'll give you housing, we'll give you health care, we'll give you free bus passes, or, like, maybe free Uber passes. Like, I think that we should be discussing that, not, like, how to chop off your kid's dick. Or instead of talking about how important it is that we discuss porn with kids, which is such a stupid thing, because you can't even curse in a work environment, but you can talk about how to masturbate with kids. That's so fucking stupid. That's so asinine. Instead of doing that, maybe we should talk about, like, better incentives, because they have closed so many restaurants here in Tampa, and I'm, like, not talking about, like, no, I am talking about the big changed ones. They've closed so many Five Guys. They've closed a lot of Wendy's. They've closed so many, like, big chain restaurants. They've closed a lot of Walgreens and CVS's. And it's like, we don't need the fast food restaurants, but we kind of need CVS. We kind of need Walgreens. Why are people quitting? We need to acknowledge that. I take the bus often. I take the bus frequently. Not saying that I want people to lose their job, but, like, why do I see the same 5 faces all the time? Maybe that could be another incentive. Give higher incentive to be a bus driver, you know? I know that everyone wants to do Uber because you think you're being your own boss, but Uber takes a lot of money from you as a driver, and if you are an Uber driver, you already know that. You know that. And it'll be pointless anyway soon, because we're still gonna have, self-driving cars, so they're gonna take your job too. So I don't know. I mean, I'm always gonna be Team Desantis, but I think that the discussions were so, and just the way that they behaved, like, I say this all the time, like, is there any adult in the room? There's ants in my pants. Literally, I just realized I was sitting in ants. That's wonderful. Whatever, fuck it. But, it's a circus. We've, for some reason, turned, you know, like the freak shows back in the day, like, you probably, none of us were alive. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're 90 years old watching this. But none of us were alive for, like, real legit freak shows. But, like, now we have freak shows in our hands, and, like, we applaud them, but it's like, you're not being applauded, they're making fun of you. You know they're right, they're laughing at you. They're not saying, yeah, speak their truth. You're just a clown. You're the new, updated, modern clown. You know that, right? Sorry. You've made money off of your freak show. Yeah, that's what they did too. But you feel proud of that? I guess. I mean, hey, you're probably driving in a Bentley and I'm the one taking the bus, so proud of you. Merry Christmas.